Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, General Hospital Diaries. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. This week on General Hospital, things in Port Charles are about to take a shocking turn as secrets, jealousy, and unexpected danger collide. Gio and Emma's innocent mission takes a disastrous twist, while Drew's jealousy over Willow and Chase threatens to spiral into chaos. It starts with Gio and Emma, who have been playing with fire without even realizing it. What began as a fun adventure between two curious teens turns into a full-blown crisis when their plan to explore the hospital's restricted lab spirals out of control. Joe's fascination with the mysterious research being conducted there pushes him to take a risk he shouldn't. Emma, always the voice of reason, hesitates, but it's too late. Once they sneak into the lab, what they uncover could change everything. Unbeknownst to them, the lab is tied to a secret investigation involving the hospital's funding and an experimental project with deep corporate connections. Gio accidentally triggers a security breach, setting off alarms that draw attention from authorities and medical staff alike. Panic spreads fast, and what started as youthful curiosity becomes a full-scale emergency. Emma tries to keep Gio calm, but when they realize they're locked inside, the tension skyrockets. Fear, confusion, and guilt fill the air. And as they desperately search for a way out, one wrong move could have dangerous consequences. Meanwhile, Anna and Dante rush to the hospital when word of the lockdown hits. They know the lab's files are highly confidential, and the idea that two teens might have seen something shouldn't send shockwaves through the team. Anna's maternal instincts kick in. She's terrified for Emma's safety, but she's also worried about what this could mean for her career and for the hospital's reputation. The situation gets even more intense when Valentine learns about the breach. He suspects this isn't just a childish mistake, and that someone might have encouraged Gio to dig into the lab's secrets. Could there be a larger conspiracy at play? Valentine's mind races, and his protective instincts flare. He vows to uncover who's behind the lab's mysterious funding, even if it means stepping on some powerful toes. At the same time, emotions are running high elsewhere in Port Charles. Drew finds himself in a storm of jealousy after catching an unexpected moment between Willow and Chase. Though their encounter is purely innocent, a conversation filled with laughter and nostalgia about their shared past, Drew misinterprets what he sees. His insecurities, long buried since his breakup and his struggles with identity, resurface in a way he didn't anticipate. Drew's feelings for Willow are complicated. On one hand, he respects her strength and her loyalty to Michael. But lately, he's found himself drawn to her compassion, the way she listens and understands him when others don't. When he sees her with Chase, smiling in a way he hasn't seen in weeks, something inside him cracks. Back at the hospital, Chase has no idea that Drew's jealousy is brewing. He's simply being himself, kind, supportive, and full of that familiar warmth that made Willow feel comfortable once upon a time. But the sparks of old emotions flicker, and even Willow can't help feeling a twinge of confusion. She loves Michael deeply, yet there's a familiarity with Chase that feels safe and uncomplicated. As the week unfolds, Drew's jealousy begins to affect his judgment. He becomes short-tempered, questioning Willow's loyalty and even second-guessing his own place in her life. Brooklyn picks up on Drew's odd behavior and tries to intervene, warning him not to let jealousy destroy his relationships or his integrity. But Drew, feeling cornered, doesn't take the advice well. Meanwhile, Michael starts to sense that something is off. He notices the tension between Drew and Willow, but can't quite put his finger on the cause. When he later spots Drew watching Willow and Chase together again, the uneasy feeling in his gut grows stronger. Could this jealousy cause a rift between Drew and the people he cares about most? The drama only intensifies as news of the lab incident spreads across town. Everyone wants answers. Finn is furious that his lab was compromised, and he suspects there's more to the story than just a pair of mischievous teens. He's determined to protect the integrity of his research, and to find out who might have been pulling strings behind the scenes. Liz steps in to calm the situation, reminding Finn that Gio and Emma didn't mean any harm. But she also admits that something doesn't sit right. The timing of the breach, the security failure, and the missing data files all point to a deeper mystery. Could someone be using the teens as pawns in a much larger game? As the investigation deepens, Anna and Dante piece together evidence that suggests someone tampered with the hospital's security system. The question becomes, who stood to gain from the chaos? Valentine's suspicions about a corporate rival start to make sense, but the truth may hit closer to home than anyone expects. Emma, guilt-ridden and shaken, confides in her grandmother, who tries to help her process what happened. Gio, on the other hand, becomes distant, unwilling to talk about what he saw in that lab. His silence raises red flags, especially when he begins sneaking around again, clearly hiding something. Did he discover information that could put him in danger? The week takes a darker turn when a mysterious figure starts following Gio, watching his every move. The tension builds, leaving fans to wonder whether Gio stumbled onto a secret that someone is willing to do anything to keep buried. In the midst of the chaos, Drew's storyline takes a more emotional turn. He struggles with his jealousy, realizing that his feelings are more complicated than he wants to admit. When Willow finally confronts him about his behavior, the conversation turns raw and honest. Willow reminds Drew that trust is fragile and that letting jealousy control him will only push people away. Her words hit hard, forcing Drew to take a long look in the mirror. But just when it seems he might start to regain control, he finds himself face-to-face with Chase. The tension between them is palpable. Chase, ever the peacemaker, tries to smooth things over, but Drew's pride and frustration make it difficult to back down. It's a heated exchange that could change their friendship forever. By week's end, both storylines explode into high drama. The fallout from Gio and Emma's lab raid leads to disciplinary action and emotional repercussions for everyone involved. Anna must balance her duty as a mother and her responsibility as a leader. Valentine's suspicions deepen, setting up a new mystery that could dominate the weeks ahead. And for Drew, the emotional aftermath of his jealousy leaves him questioning his own path. Can he find peace with himself, or will his unresolved feelings for Willow cause more heartbreak? As Port Charles braces for what's to come, one thing is clear: the week of November 10th is a turning point. Secrets will unravel, hearts will be tested, and choices will define what comes next. Because in this town, even the smallest action can trigger a chain reaction that changes everything. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.